Alyssa Thomas, that's what she does. She uses her body.
I'm sick of watching Caitlyn getting attacked. If the league doesn't step up and protect her, things are going to get ugly real fast.
Many people are asking why this story is getting so much attention, and the answer is simple. Respected voices across basketball are finally speaking out. During the Indiana Fever vs. Phoenix Mercury game on June 24, 2026, a second-quarter incident shocked fans everywhere. After the play was over, Caitlin Clark was on the floor when Alyssa Thomas struck her in the throat, sparking outrage throughout the basketball world. Fans, analysts, coaches, and people across both the NBA and WNBA strongly criticized what happened. Stephen Curry also became part of the growing reaction, and his opinion carries weight because he is widely recognized as one of the greatest shooters in basketball history. Clark has trained with and looked up to Curry, and he understands what it feels like to be the top player on the court while opponents try to stop you with excessive physical play instead of basketball skill. He has experienced similar treatment throughout his career, which is why his response matters. We will continue following this story and covering every major update until the WNBA takes meaningful action. So if you're new here, be sure to subscribe.
What love Caitlyn do is get up one time and then just slap the
Basketball analyst Robin Lundberg said it almost seemed like Caitlin Clark was speaking for herself when she defended Stephen Curry, making the connection between their experiences even stronger. So when Alyssa Thomas struck Clark in the throat during the June 24th game and no foul was called, Curry likely saw more than just a controversial WNBA moment. He saw the same kind of physical treatment that elite players often face because opponents struggle to stop them through normal play. The incident happened just over 3 minutes into the second quarter while players were battling for a loose ball. Although the scramble itself was part of the game, Clark remained on the floor after the play ended, and Thomas appeared to make contact with her neck before stepping over her. With the ball already out of the play and an official standing nearby, no whistle was blown despite multiple points of contact with a defenseless player. Clark later left the game in the third quarter because of a back issue and did not return, leaving many fans frustrated that the league's biggest star was lost without officials stepping in. The reaction online was immediate, with many supporters criticizing the WNBA's officiating and warning that if situations like this continue, one of the league's top players could eventually suffer a serious injury.
Oh man, Caitlyn she's a beast, man. Like, and they love her. So I'll probably say Caitlyn Clark. I love Tyrese, but she's another level in terms of just the love.
Many fans believe the officials failed to do their job, arguing that Alyssa Thomas should have received a technical foul immediately after making contact with Caitlin Clark's throat. Social media quickly filled with criticism, with users calling the play dirty, accusing the referees of missing an obvious call, and claiming this type of behavior from Thomas was nothing new. One viewer, who admitted they rarely watch WNBA games, said they were shocked that this was the first thing they saw, raising concerns about the impression it leaves on new fans and the league's image. Critics argued that if the WNBA wants to grow and gain mainstream respect, moments like this cannot go unpunished, especially when they involve the league's biggest star. Outkick's John Root said Clark deserves better, while Barstool Sports founder Dave Portnoy described the play as a cheap and unnecessary shot. Sports Illustrated's Robin Lundberg called on the league to suspend Thomas, and former WNBA player Stacey Dale said the incident was completely unnecessary and deserved an immediate review by the league office. Fever head coach Stephanie White also criticized the officiating after the game, saying she had just seen the replay and thought it was terrible. She questioned why no foul was called, said she raised the issue with officials at halftime, and pointed out what she believed was an uneven foul and free throw difference during the second half of the game.
With there's a lot of rhetoric behind her that she really has no control over, and I think that the way she handles that is just amazing. Like, I think when it comes to the game of basketball, like, she's probably top 5 most famous people that are playing right now, just in general. That includes our league.
Stephanie White continued by saying the officials first have to make the correct call, calling the situation completely insulting and unacceptable. She pointed out that after what happened just 2 days earlier, similar incidents were still taking place, making the lack of action even more frustrating. White said taking a fist to the throat is dangerous and questioned how officials could review the play on the monitor and still fail to upgrade it to a flagrant foul. She also criticized another missed call involving a dangerous landing, saying it felt like the officials had another chance to get the decision right, but still got it wrong. White stressed that Clark, the league's biggest star, was hit by 2 unnecessary plays that deserved stronger penalties, yet even after a video review, no additional action was taken. That is why many people found the situation so difficult to accept. During the offseason, Clark worked hard with Stephen Curry's personal trainer to improve her game, recover from injuries, and prepare for the season. She entered the June 24th game playing at a high level before taking a hit to the throat and suffering a back injury that forced her out of the game. Supporters argue this was not an isolated incident, but part of an ongoing pattern, with Clark regularly facing grabbing, pulling, and physical contact even without the ball. Many believe the level of physical play has continued throughout her career, and because Stephen Curry has dealt with similar treatment in the NBA, he understands exactly what she has been experiencing.
You're aware of what happened 2 nights ago? And that still happens?
What?
Absolutely unacceptable.
No, she didn't, dude.
Absolutely
She just
unacceptable.
cursed.
And the reckless closeout that they actually reviewed, and the foot still comes down on top of the defender's foot that wasn't upgraded? Absolutely disrespectful.
In every sport, the biggest stars often face extra physical attention from opponents, but leagues usually respond with technical fouls, flagrant fouls, ejections, or suspensions when players cross the line. Many fans were frustrated that after reviewing this incident, the WNBA did not immediately take stronger action, making the replay review itself a major part of the debate. The league still has the option to review the play further and decide on additional discipline, leaving many people waiting to see what happens next. Supporters continue to ask whether Alyssa Thomas should face a suspension and what message the league sends if no further action is taken. They also question whether the WNBA can do enough to protect its biggest stars as the league continues to grow. As the discussion continues, the focus has expanded beyond one controversial play. It has become a larger conversation about player safety, consistency in officiating, and how league decisions shape the future of the game. Regardless of how people view the incident, moments like these continue to influence public opinion long after the final buzzer. With the story dominating television, social media, podcasts, and sports shows, it has become about more than just 2 players. It is now a test of leadership, accountability, and consistency. Caitlin Clark entered the season carrying enormous expectations, drawing packed crowds and unprecedented attention everywhere she plays, making every major moment involving her even more significant. Every Caitlin Clark game attracts millions of viewers, and every possession is analyzed from every angle because that comes with being one of the biggest stars in professional basketball. Great players always face extra pressure, but fans also expect the league to do its part by applying the same standards to every player and every game. Basketball is naturally physical, and hard fouls and emotional moments are part of the sport, but consistency in officiating is what builds trust and strengthens the league. That is why so many people are waiting to see whether the WNBA will take further action, explain its decision, or make changes to how similar situations are handled in the future. No matter the outcome, this debate is unlikely to end anytime soon. Every game Clark plays will continue to receive intense attention, with every call and missed call closely examined by basketball fans everywhere. At the same time, Alyssa Thomas has built a reputation as a tough and highly competitive player, and discussions about where officials should draw the line have always been part of the game. In the end, those decisions belong to the league and its officials, while fans will continue to share different opinions and perspectives because that passion is what makes sports so engaging. As the season moves forward, this could remain one of the biggest storylines, with every future meeting between these teams drawing even more attention. Now it's your turn to join the discussion. Do you think the officials made the right decision, or should the league take further action after reviewing the play? Share your opinion in the comments, and if you enjoy balanced coverage of the biggest basketball stories, subscribe and turn on notifications so you never miss the latest updates as another exciting week of the season unfolds.